Hello everybody! Oh my goodness, it has been so very long since I've done a freaking art stream. As some of you may know, I had to stop doing my art streams because, you know, I do my art streams during the day, and I have had construction happening at my house for about a month and a half or so, which means a lot of loud banging and drills and hammers and all that good stuff, which is not good for, you know, recording videos and live streaming. So I put the art streams on pause, but we are finally back, and I am working more on these Pokemon stickers that I have been slowly but surely trying to finish. I'm trying to do one for every generation, as some of you may know. I did post online a couple days ago, I think it was. I actually finished one for the Switch 2 starters, so we got, you know, Pombon, Brout, and then Gekua. So this one I did in my own spare time outside of the live streams, and I really just want to finish the rest of these stickers if I can by the end of the week. That's my goal. That's my goal. So right now we're working on the DSI starters, which is Gen 5, Tepig, Oshawott, and Snivy. Gen 5 is the gen that I kind of got back into Pokemon with, so these starters are something special to me. But we got a couple more that I haven't even sketched out yet. I just have reference images for them. Let's see if I can pull them up here. So we got the Switch starters, we got the Switch OLED starters, you know. Technically the OLED came out after the Gen 9 starters, but I want to do a different console for every generation of starters. So the only option really was the OLED. Well, I guess I could have done the Switch Lite, but nah, we'll go for the OLED. But then we have the 3DS XL. It's a very long name. New 3DS XL. And then the 3DS. So we got 5 more stickers to finish in total. And then we'll have the whole set of all 10 generations. And I think once I have all 10 done, it's just going to be freaking amazing, honestly. It's going to be amazing. But we will work on this one since I already have the sketches all worked up for these ones. These, since they're gonna be stickers, they're gonna be decently small, 3 inches. They're not gonna be too big. These stickers will have very minimal shading to them. It's gonna be, you know, a simplistic style. But it's gonna look so good when it's done. Agar, hello, welcome in. I am doing well. I'm so excited to be doing art streams again. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well on this fine Monday afternoon. Hey, oh my goodness. Thank you for the resub, Gar. Don't call the cops on me. Why would I call the cops on you? Because you're subscribing? I like subscribers. Because then you guys can use my emotes that I took so much care to draw. Which I need to draw more, but I like my emotes a lot. I think they're very cute. Thinning outlines is so tedious. Wish there was like an auto taper feature, which on some art program somewhere I'm sure is a thing. And you know what? It might be a thing on Clip Studio Paint as well, but there's just so many features on this damn program, I don't know them all. I worked past what was legal? Huh. Is that a thing where you live? Like there's a legal limit on how many hours you can work? Like, is that a job, like, restriction, or is that a government restriction? Because I'll tell you what, I've not heard of any sort of thing where I live. People here, we work frickin' 50, 60, 70, 80 hours. There's no restriction. It's work as much as you can to get by, you know? And, oh boy, do you need to work a lot of hours to really get by these days, because those tariffs in America are not kind. They're not very nice. Okay, because if I warp that, ugh, you guys see how like this is like way thinner? Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like the warping. Okay, I just need to do a new circle. Can I do it a little thinner? No. Warp it just a tiny bit. I think that should be okay. I don't know. I'm not liking it for some reason. Let's do like this. Yeah, I think that's a better shape. I know I spend way too much time on my line art, guys. You can say it. We know. We know this. Yep, not allowed to work more than 70 hours in 7 days. Really? Oh, I've definitely gone over that limit multiple times in my life. Back during the pandemic, I was working 80 hours. Just working as hard as I could to make as much money as I could, because I was freshly out of college and needed money. But yeah, I was working 80 hours easy. But, you know, it was all worth it, 'cause money, right? Money makes the world go round. Let's have at least 10 hours off duty per day. So limit 14 hours max per day. Interesting. I know, you know, like the typical office hours of a normal person, which, you know, I'm a freelancer, so normal office hours mean absolutely nothing to me. but normal hours for regular people is supposed to be 9 to 5, right? But I feel like in recent years, no one really works 9 to 5 anymore. It's like 8 to 6 in reality for a lot of people. That's just how things are, you know. Make you work more hours. Gotta feed the company dollar, you know, pad their bottom line, all that jazz. Ooh, this is not, my stabilization's very high, but this is not coming out super smooth like I would like it to be. Trying to make my lines a little bit thicker on the outside. Have that line width differential, which is easier said than done when you work with really clean line work like I do. Come on, give me the right line. Give me the one I need. Yeah, I like that one. Alright, we can clean this up and then it'll be exactly how I want it. No bot. I do have a bot on this channel. But I have not set up Treat Stream for this channel. My bot is a little more, I don't know, simple on this side. I actually have a completely different application for my art streams, managing my bot, than my gaming streams. The gaming streams, I use a service or application called Mix It Up. But for my art streams, I use a Lumia stream, which is, you know, usually a application that, you know, deals with like custom lights and stuff. But they actually have a lot of settings for like moderating and, you know, all that jazz. And it just felt easier to set up than Mix It Up. Mix It Up's great, it has a lot of options. But it is a lot more complicated. So I just wanted something simple for my art streams, nothing too complex. Let's get rid of that. That's a nice shape. See, art is all about shapes. You get the right shape, makes your job easier. Honestly, I still need to learn more about shape language myself. It's a complex fundamental to learn. But, you know, I'm always working on learning new stuff. You never stop learning. I saw the notif on stream, but no sound for it. You saw a notif for the treat stream? I don't think you did. Because I definitely don't have treat streams set up for this account. I very much do not. But if you want me to set it up, Gar, I will set it up for you. I don't know, didn't do it for this channel. My channel over here is still very small, very new. You know, I don't even have 50 followers on Twitch yet. Still have a long way to go in developing a followership for my artwork. But, you know, the day will come. I'm not worried about it too much. I can finally start recording videos again. Make some YouTube shorts, some TikToks. Start promoting my commissions. Haven't been able to do all that because my studio and my house in general has been in a state of disarray. But I can finally start doing those things again, and I'm very happy for it. Saw a notif? Surprised you didn't think to check what the notif was. What do you mean? What notif? I've got no notif. I didn't see anything. Did it come through my Streamlabs? Oh, it did. I didn't see. Was there a sound? There's supposed to be a sound that plays, but I did not hear anything. I did not hear nothing. Here, yeah, hold on. If I play it again. Well, thank you for the tono, Gar. I didn't there's no sound. Oh, okay, wait. Hold on. No, still no sound. That is weird. I don't know why it's not playing a sound. There should be a sound. I'll have to figure that out later, but thank you so much, Gar. So wait, you want me to do some redeems? Is that it? Well, technically you do have a lot of requests saved up, don't you? Professional streamer, everyone. Yeah. Professional streamer. That's me. That's me. I am a professional. Totally. A total consummate professional. Definitely that. Too thick. So, like, you know, I want it to blend. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I don't remember how many I saved up, though. I counted a little while ago, but I don't remember the exact number. I don't think it's 50. That might be a little too many, but I'll count them later. I can't count them right now because I'm not logged into that account. I'm logged into my Oscar Darla account, which is separate. Always the little details that I'm always trying to fix, and meanwhile, the little details mean absolutely nothing, because you're never gonna notice it. I notice it, but the normal person will never notice it. Oops, that's the wrong layer. Let me just draw a big old circle over my tepig, you know, for no reason. That's fine. No, you know what? That's fine. Get rid of these extra lines. Have to give me a tour of your place eventually? Yeah, my studio. I mean, it's basically the same as it was from at least your guys' point of view. You guys won't notice a difference because all the stuff that I changed in my studio area is, you know, out of the camera view angle. But I still got some work to do on it. I you know, finally put all my plushies back on the shelves. And I still have room for more plushies, which was the idea. I don't have any plushies on the ground anymore. They're all on shelves, so that's very nice. And then I have to reorganize my bookshelves and my sealed product and my card binders, and there's still a lot of organizing that needs to be done. But most of the stuff is in the general place it needs to be now. Studio, now the claw machines. Oh man, those aren't even at my house, man, right now. Because construction was going on, you know, we didn't bring them home. They're stuck in a friend's garage right now. And I need to go get them eventually. But at the moment, they are not in my house. I actually have to call my arcade repair guy. Because we're gonna have to disassemble the claw machines to get them in my house because they're too big. They will not fit through the door. So we have to take off the panel to fit them through the door. So whatever day I decide to bring them home, I'm gonna have to call him up and be like, hey, come help us. Come help, I don't know how to disassemble this thing. So yeah, they're not even in my house right now. And they won't be fully set up for a long time, I feel like. Because, you know, all of my plushies right now are in nice little spots. And, you know, I eventually want to fill the claw machine up with plushies. But at the moment, I don't have any plushies extra to put in there. Because all my plushies are in, you know, this place they're supposed to be. You guys know what I'm saying, right? That claw machine's probably going to sit empty for a little while. Also, I'm planning on drawing decals for the claw machine. And all of those decals are gonna take me a long time to design and print. You know, I gotta take measurements of the whole thing, and I gotta find someone that can print the vinyl, and I gotta... It's a lot. I gotta also get the arcade machine, or the claw machine, running, because I haven't even plugged them in yet to see, like, if everything in there's good yet. It's gonna be a while. I'll send pictures when it's all done, but that's a very long-term project. Very long-term project. Because, you know, when it comes to personal projects, those kind of take the back seat behind, you know, all the things that actually make me money. It takes a back seat. But someday, guys, it will be beautiful. Someday. Line work's almost done for Tepig. Getting there. This little extra foot poking out from behind there. Then let's do his eyes. Another ellipse. Like a 7. Yeah, that feels better. Oh, he's coming out cute, guys. He's looking cute. Oh, yes, your sketch. You know, I'm so scatterbrained today. Let's do your sketch, Gar. Let's do your sketch. You know, I do think I have a you know, oh, well, I guess I don't have a one. I don't have a 1 minute doodle? I don't have a 1 minute doodle on here. I have blind doodle, but not 1 minute doodle. Oh, I need to do that. So you want me to draw Ganyu charging her Frostflake arrow. You act like I know what these things are. I've never played Genshin and you know this. You know this. I have to look up a reference. I act like you could look it up. You know, Google is my friend. I will say, Google is a friend. I do love me Google Images. It gives me all the things I need. Most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. Alright. I have selected my reference from Google. Let's draw some Genshin. Always got me practicing my anime skills. Gar out here trying to make me anime artist. Someday, it might happen. You know, I could make a lot of money if I learned how to draw anime properly. There's a lot of people, like all those, the VTubers. The VTubers especially. Like, cause most VTubers have anime styled avatars. It's like, you know, there's money there. There's money to be had. It's like the furry community. There's money to be had there. I feel like this reference it's kind of like an up angle, actually. Genshin has really good music and story. Oh, I'm sure it does. I just cannot commit myself to it. I can't. I refuse. I refuse to commit myself to it. There are plenty of really, really good games that I refuse to commit myself to. I just have other games to play. They've not locked down the best way to draw the anime like eyes. It's like, they're always bigger than I think they are, you know? And you know, part of it's just because I don't draw people very often either. So the fact that I don't draw people makes it infinitely harder. So I mostly draw animals and Pokemon. When I do draw people, usually it takes me a few rounds of sketches to get it, you know, looking the way I want it to look. I don't get it first try. You're far too behind at this point. Better off watching a lore video on it. Wouldn't have the same effect. Oh yeah, because I know they release, like, updates every, you know, however long. I don't know when their update schedule is. I have a friend who's into Genshin, and even her, like, even she is like, don't get into Genshin. It's not worth it. It's like, it's obviously not a bad game, because a lot of people enjoy it. It's just like, it will consume your life. Which I already have enough games that do that. Like Pokopia right now. That game is so much bigger than I thought it was, guys. I know we streamed it, what was that, on Thursday? Guys, that game is so much bigger than I initially thought it was. Like, it's so much bigger. I'm gonna be playing that game for the rest of my life, and I don't think I'm gonna ever be done with it. It's like Minecraft. It's like I'm always gonna come back to Minecraft. I'm always gonna come back to Pokopia. That's what I feel like is gonna happen. I'm very afraid for my time management skills with this new game. It kind of scares me. I do tend to buy Genshin paraphernalia when I go to cons, so yes, there's money to be had. Oh yeah, I mean, it's a huge community. It's a big game. you know? It's a very, very big game. Has a lot of fans. This sketch looks absolutely horrible, guys. I just want to let you know that I'm hating it, but I'm pushing through the ugly phase to hope that it looks okay at the end. Trying to push through the ugly phase. Trying to manipulate her shape face because I know it's not right. And I'm not liking any of it. The ending of chapter 3 for Genshin is so good. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Something that makes Miho better than Nintendo, they allow for fan-made content. Nintendo's highly protective of their IP, while Miho sees it as easy advertising. Yeah, you know, I feel like a lot of smaller developers are okay with fan-made stuff because, like, you know, it's hard for them to put out their own stuff. And even if it's not, it's like more eyes on the property is always better. Whereas Nintendo doesn't need that free advertising because they're always pumping out merch and always pumping out, you know, whatever they need to promote whatever they're making. So they don't need that free advertising. Like, don't get me wrong. I agree. Nintendo, very scummy. They're on the same level with Disney when it comes to how hard they protect their copyright. It's very scummy. But it's their copyright. They can do what they want with it. And I wouldn't want people taking my characters and making money off of them. So That's how copyright works. Small developer? Smaller. Smaller. I should, like, I'm not saying small. Smaller than Nintendo. It's like, I wouldn't call, you know, Toby Fox a small developer anymore either. Because Undertale made probably millions of dollars. But they're still smaller than Nintendo. This body shape is all wrong. The proportions on my reference image are like so highly exaggerated that it's like making it very hard for me to actually copy. Like this looks god awful. God, I need to study anatomy more. Remember when I said I was gonna do more streams, just like doing anatomy studies and color studies and all that jazz? I need to do that. I need to actually commit to doing that, because I am not as good as I should be with human anatomy. What image are you using as a reference? I don't know, just some random image I'm using on Google, man. I don't know what to tell you. I can't post it because it's on my phone, so I can't just like easily send a link. Because it's on my phone. It's just a very dynamic pose I'm trying to like copy here. Got like a little swirl. I'm trying to find the image in question. Well, you can look at the general pose I have already. You can get an idea of what I'm trying to reference here. Like, what did you type into Google? I typed in Ganyu Frost Arrow. That's what I typed in. I'm just following the reference, man. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm really not good at drawing people. I'm not good at it. I need more practice. Which I guess is what I'm doing right now, right? I guess that's what I'm kind of doing right now. Oh, F trying to draw this hand, though. Like, seriously, screw trying to draw this hand. Not finding your reference? Well, you know, Google doesn't give the same results to everybody. It's all based on your, like, prior search history and such. These very elaborate freaking sleeves. Can't even see her hand clearly because of the bow. You were complaining about the proportions, so I got curious. I could send you a screenshot on Discord. I can do that. It's just like she's like very like leaned forward and like bent back. It's not just like she's not just standing there, right? This is horrible, by the way, and I hate it. But that is the sketch. I think that is what we have. That's what I can do for you, Gar. She is complete. That's as good as I can do. Here, I sent you the reference. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Anyway, back to Pokemon. Back to, stuff I can draw without hating it. What the heck is that? I just did that. That's the reference. I'm telling you, that's the reference. Look, actually, you know what? Now that I sent it on Discord, look, I can paste it onto the thing. This is what I was working with. This is the pose, okay? Just so everyone can see what I was trying to mimic. It's a very exaggerated pose. And I tried to unexaggerate it, but now the proportions are just off. But yeah, that is what I tried to mimic. You know what? We can take it and we can see just how horrible it is by overlaying it over top. You know, the general thought is there. And I didn't draw the arrow. But why did they draw her like that? It's cool. It's quite spinal work she's putting in. It's a curve. There is an unbiological, like, accuracy in the curve. Yours looks more practical. Yeah. Like I said, I told you it was an exaggerated pose in the reference. But yeah. You know, there's the. You know, I didn't draw. She's got like long hair. Do you just like fill it in a little bit? You know. There we go. No. There we go. Now it's perfect, right? Well, I didn't draw the arrow either. Now it's perfect. Now it's perfect. Anyway, Pokemon. See, Pokemon, they're simple creatures. They're made of simple shapes. I can replicate the simple shapes much more effectively. Her bow is just massive. Oh yeah. I told you. Now you understand what I was looking at with the reference. You can understand that, you know, it wasn't just my bad artwork. You know, it was a very exaggerated pose. this is all on the same layer. I thought it was on a new layer. Time to redo it. Gosh, I will say, I am very thankful that I have not done a oops, wrong layer really bad mistake in a long time. Because there was one time, many years ago, that I did not check what layer I was on, and I drew all of my line art on the same layer as the sketch. Which was not awesome, because that means I had to redo everything. But that has not happened to me in a very long time. Usually, if I'm on the wrong layer, I usually, I recognize it fairly quickly. The trauma in my brain from that one time that I drew all the line art on the wrong layer, it's still in there. So, it doesn't happen to me as often anymore that I mess up on such a grand scale. What? Why did he fill this in? What the hell? Why are we putting color over here? I see now why I was putting color over there. Okay. I had the wrong settings on my selection tool. That's fine. I fixed it. I figured it out. Oh, you know what? I didn't draw his nostrils. I gotta do that. There has to be a method for me to give you better reference material. I mean, there's better methods. I wanted to pick my own reference. Is his nose like actually little? Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's the little cylinders. Little ellipses. I want them to be rotated a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yep. Just fill those in. Gray. Color pick the rest. I feel like that's too thick. An eye shine. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I like that better. and I would like for you to draw Ganyu and Amber back-to-back charging their bows, their arrows. You know? I could do it. I would just need to get some really good reference, you know? A lot of times when I'm drawing people, I tend to use 3D models to get the proportions accurate, because I don't trust my own skills with that at this point. Just because I don't draw people very often, so it's out of my area of expertise. But I get some 3D models going for reference. I can whip something up, I'm sure. Alright, I feel like he's like way too desaturated. Does anyone else feel like he's way too desaturated? I'm gonna edit the colors. I know I color picked from the reference. I'm just gonna edit the colors a little bit. I think I'm a little more what I'm looking for. I think that looks much better. It'll match the bright blue saturated colors of the 3DS, or DSi, sorry. Wrong console. Alright. I think for now Tepig is done until I start doing coloring and shading and, you know. Oh, you know what though? You know what though? One of his ears is not colored in. There we go. Now Tepig is done for now. I can move on to Snivy. I might be able to get some videos recorded of Ganyu and Amber doing their moves. That would also be helpful, because their costumes are very elaborate. I'm gonna need a reference that's like the right angle for their costumes. Okay, let's start off with a circle for Snivy's head. I don't know about you guys, but my favorite Gen 5 starter is Oshawott. I know it's like everyone loves Snivy, and I get it. Serperior's cool, but like he's just so cute. I love Oshawott. Oshawott is freaking adorable. And honestly, I love Tepig. I don't really care for Emboar. So, I mean, you know, this is a common trend with Pokemon that I like, but it's like, I just like the first Evo, and then it evolves, and I'm like, I don't really like it anymore. This is why the Gen 8 starters were so difficult for me. I really liked a lot of the, like, I liked Sobble and Scorbunny and Grookey, and then they evolved, and I just really didn't care about any of the three, which is not common for me, because I usually like at least one of the starters. Like, I usually have an instant, like, oh, that's my starter. Didn't happen for Gen 8. I eventually ended up going with Scorbunny. But Gen 8, I feel like, has the weakest starter trio. I don't think that's a controversial opinion. I think that's a very shared opinion. Some people would say the Gen 9 starters. I would disagree. I think Gen 9 Except for Quaxley. I don't really care for Quaxley. But the other two, Fuecoco and Sprigatito, really good. Really good. And yeah, the Gen 10 starters, at first, I didn't like them. I thought they were a bit too simplistic. I thought they kind of looked like Power World creations. But over time, you know, they've grown on me. They've really, really grown on me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to see what they evolve into. You know, we'll see if I like them once they evolve. I'm reserving judgment till I see their final evos. But so far, I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Don't knock Power World. You've never played it. I just don't care for. I don't care for games that have used AI and are supporters of AI. I don't care for games that, you know, are too lazy to come up with their own concepts. And, you know, it's like you don't need a piggyback off of Pokemon's success to be successful. It's like if they would have just made, if Power World would have just made a creature collector and didn't associate themselves with Pokemon at all and made completely unique designs that didn't look anything like Pokemon, I would have been all for it. I would have been all for it, because I love creature collector games. I don't play a ton of other ones besides Pokemon, but like Shin Megami Tensei's base is a creature collector, and I like that one. They never used AI. I don't necessarily believe that, because the developers of Power World have gone on record saying they support AI, and people who support AI use AI. So, I'm not saying the designs were AI generated. I'm just saying they support AI generation, and that is a sin in it of itself. You'll know my stance on AI. I'm an artist. It's not hard to figure out. I hate super long curves like Snivy has here. I hate it. I hate it. It was proven they didn't use AI for making Power World. Again, though, even if they didn't use it in the game, they still support it. Like there were tweets. I saw them. I don't know. And even then, some of the pals just look exactly like Pokemon that already exist. And it's like, you guys could have just made original stuff and like had your game get notoriety and praise based off merit. But no, y'all had to jump on the Pokemon bandwagon. Try to get notoriety that way. And it's just like, just make your own game. Just make your own game. I know it's hard, but it's like, just make your own game. got some janky freaking lines here. Must fix, must fix. It still looks a little not smooth. See if I can tweak it a little bit without completely erasing it, you know? That looks better. I'll take it. I'll take it. That I will take. I feel like I also want to thin out this line. Ugh, I might go back and edit Tepig's line weights a little bit. For now, though, I'll leave it. Does go over, not under. Whoa, we got a line outside where it does not need to be. Go away. Go away. Let's see if I can draw this curve in one go. Shall we? Let's see if we shall. It was not one go. That one might work. That one, that'll do, pig, that'll do. Alright, Snivy. You have some, like, complex geometry going on here. See if I can make this work. Like, if I can get this sticker done by the end of stream, that'd make me happy. Like, I don't gotta do all 5 today. That's definitely not happening. I can get this one done. That'd make me happy. I may not be the fastest artist in the world, but at least I have love for my craft. I'm really trying to convince my ASU professors to let me take the next set of animation classes, but I'm technically not an animation major, so I technically can't take the next round of classes. But I'm trying to convince them to let me, because I want to learn more animation. Animation, it was a lot of work, but it was so like rewarding to see like the end product of what I was doing. Like I really enjoyed it. I very, very much enjoyed learning animation. I'd like to do more of it. If they will let me. But so far, they have not replied to my emails. So we'll see. Could slow you down with your drawing. Have you practiced more anime style? No, I want to get this done though. I very much want to get this done. I want to order these stickers by the end of the week so I can have them ready for my next art market. Which I doubt they will be, but you know, I can hope that they'll ship fast enough. I can hope. What I really need is to get me a new printer. Then I don't have to rely on, you know, a company to make my stickers. I can make them for me, for myself. I had a printer, and it died on me. I need a new one, but I don't have, whoops, didn't mean to click that. I don't have the necessary funds just lying around right now, you know. It's a lot of money for the printer I want. The printer I want is almost $800. It's a very big investment. But it'll be a good investment. I'm saving up for it. Likelihood I won't be here for your next art stream is very low. So you will be here for the next art stream, because the likelihood that you won't be here is low. So you will be here then. You can watch me draw horrible anime characters again. Wow, you know, I nailed that on the first go, but unfortunately I don't like that line weight, so I gotta do it again. Yeah, 7 looks better. I like the 7 more than the 8. See, sometimes I can get it on the first shot. Sometimes. Not very often. Odds are very low that I would be. Didn't catch it earlier, being overworked. Yeah, you work less hours, Gar. Like, take a vacay, honestly. Can you not take a vacation? Like, not even just, like, you don't even have to, like, go anywhere. Just, like, a vacation, just stay at home and, like, chill. Those are honestly some of the best vacations. You know, everyone's like, oh, yeah, let's go to, like, Spain or Hawaii or Japan or, you know, and those vacations have their place. Adventurous vacations are great. They're memories. They're awesome. But have you ever just like rotted on the couch for a week, not having any responsibilities to do anything? It's kind of awesome. It's kind of great. It's a good vacation. Highly recommend. Vacation. I went to Mexico for Christmas. Yeah, but again, bed rotting vacation where you do nothing. Just recharge your battery and just like don't think about anything, don't do anything. You just sit there and rot and just refuel. Think about it. Snivy's got, can I say, the weirdest little feet. His feet, I don't think have bones. They're just little leaves. And they're kind of weird to draw. Because I don't know what they should look like. Really? They're kind of just little leaves. But I think that looks fine. I want them to be in like a jumping animation, you know? Like they're jumping out of the DS. Which is weird, which is really weird for his little boneless little toes. You're describing a staycation? No, no. Cause like there are staycation resorts, right? Like a staycation is usually like, I don't know. There's staycation resorts where you like go and you just stay in one place and you just lounge at the pool all day and that's what you do. Staycations where you don't work and just stay in the same town, city you already live in. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you like, because the staycation I went to was not in the same town or city, but it was still in the same region I live. But you do like, you know, book a hotel and like go relax. Go chill. Cause that's the thing, anytime I take a vacation, it's never a vacation. It's never chill. I'm always trying to make the most out of my time whenever I'm like at like a new place. So it's like, oh, well, I want to do this, I gotta go do this, I need to see this thing, I want to see this monument or this whatever. And then I get home and I'm exhausted. Cause I was go. Which is, you know, cool. But it's also exhausting. Then you need a vacation from your vacation. And that's a whole separate issue. This is why when I plan to go to Japan, I'm definitely gonna plan like 3 days at least when I get home to just do nothing. Decompress. Because it's gonna be a lot. Small little edits, make it look all nice. Okay, I think that is all the line art for Snivy. All done and done. Think we can be in Japan? I mean, that's the only vacation I have planned. That's, if I'm going anywhere, it's there. I don't really do conventions. I used to love going to conventions. It's just so wildly expensive now, and I don't feel like I get enough return for my investment. It's like if I'm gonna, like the main thing I do when I go to a convention is I go to the artist alley and I support all the artists. But I could just go to their webpage online and like support them that way instead of like going to a convention, which I do. I try to support my fellow artists when I can, but it's just it's too expensive. Why is this doing nothing? Oh, because I have the wrong color selected? That'd be why? You know, that'd be it. That'd be it. Oh, I'm missing a line. That I am. Time to fix. Yeah, I don't even go to my local convention anymore. Like, it's just too expensive. And it's way, way too expensive. It's like, I might go to a convention if there's someone like I really want to see there. But most of the time, no one I want to see is at the convention. So, it's not worth it for me. For years though, the longest running streamer I've kept up with. Well, that's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. I like to know that, you know, people like my content. I'm not the most consistent streamer. I would like to be more consistent, but I always have so many obligations in my life that I prioritize. But I appreciate my long-standing viewers. Alright, I think Snivy is done. We can move on to Ashawat. I'm going to turn off these other two for now. so it doesn't get in my way when I'm lining. But yeah, I'm not planning on stopping streaming anytime soon, you know? It is a thing I plan to do for as long as I can do it. I think it's a good way to just, you know, talk to people, make new connections. I mean, I would never have met like Jervy and Saren if it wasn't for streaming. And now they're like people I stream with all the time, and we game and we hang out, and I've met Yugar, and I've met like Gil and all kinds of people. All kinds of new friends. Speaking of, I need to talk to Gil because I want to play more Lethal Company on stream. And we were trying to find a date for a Lethal Company stream, and we just couldn't lock anything down that, you know, everyone could be available for, but I'd like to try again. I would love to do another Lethal Company stream. Those are fun. They're very fun. Trebso, hello, welcome, welcome. Good to see you lurking. Long time no talkie. Yeah, no, I haven't done an art stream in a while. It's been a hot minute because I had construction going on in my house, which means I could not stream. But I'm back and better than ever. I might want to thicken that line up more. Just like a little bit more. Just a tad, just a tad. I can trace along my path. No, why is this not working for me? There we go. It's my hand was like catching on my drawing tablet screen, not sliding very well. I know they make gloves for digital artists so that your hand doesn't get stuck to the screen. I don't wear one. I don't like gloves or anything on my hands, really. It annoys me. But that means I also have to live with the consequences of not having tools that would probably help me. That's okay. I want to game and hang out too. We can. We said we were gonna do some Pokemon trades and stuff, and we never got around to that. We should do that. We should get on call with like Daff. Get some trades worked out so we can shiny hunt and finish our Pokedexes and etc. etc. I still need to get the Shiny Charm in Legends ZA. That game, I very much liked Legends ZA. You know, there's a lot of people who didn't, and that's fine. Not everyone is gonna like every game, and I'm not gonna, you know, tell people you're wrong if you didn't like the game. Like, I don't care that much. If you don't like a game, I don't care. I very much liked it, though. But, tell you what, though. Pokopia. such a better game. Like, man, I thought ZA was fun. Oh no, Pokopia is 10 times what ZA is. Just, Pokopia has a level of polish and just so much more content than ZA could even fathom having. It's just a good game. It is a good game. We need to figure out time for those trades. Yeah, because I need to finish my Pokedex in ZA, and I need to finish my Pokedex in Sword and Shield. Those are the two I'm kind of going for so that I can get the Shiny Charm. The other game I'm already done with, Scarlet and Violet. Already got that one done. That one's been done for a long time, and I've been slowly shiny hunting in that game. Slowly but surely. I don't have a ton of shinies in Scarlet and Violet, but I got a couple. I got some. Would always like more, but you know. Beggars can't be choosers. I tried hunting for a damn Mudbray. I don't know, a couple months ago. I just could not get one to show up. Couldn't do it. I gave up. As much as I wanted Mudbray, he did not want to appear for me. So I gave up on the hunt. You know, the way that Gen 9 works is every day there's like new outbreaks with different Pokemon, right? So it's like you only have 24 hours and then that outbreak goes away. I can only shiny hunt for so long before my brain dies. I'm not as diehard as a lot of people. Like, I could never do the shiny hunting that people do in the earlier generations when there was no shiny charm, no sandwiches or donuts or, you know, whatever new methods there are for getting shinies easier. But yeah, couldn't do it. Oh, PB&J! I did lock the door to my studio. No, I want that. Hold on, chat. Yes, I want. PB&J acquired. Hell freaking yes. I don't know how other countries survive without peanut butter. I don't know. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is amazing. Apparently it's just like an American thing. I was gonna treat stream you. I know, but I don't have it set up. I saw you try to do the command, but I don't have it set up. It's okay. I have PB&J. You know, I have PB&J. This is good. PB&J is always good. Now you're just trying to make me crave peanut butter. I've told you guys about my interesting way of getting rid of hiccups, right? I don't know why, but if I eat a spoonful of peanut butter, my hiccups go right away. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's just because something else is occupying my mind other than the hiccups. but it cures my hiccups every single time. See, strange phenomena. Crunchy or smooth? Oh, smooth. Like, I'll do crunchy if I gotta, but if I were choosing, smooth peanut butter all the way. I don't need the additional textures. Do not need them. Little round body shape for our little Oshawott. My tablet's actually kind of getting hot. I might have to end stream for in a little bit here. It's like really warm. I don't know why. It is starting to get older, I will say. Like, one of these days I will have to replace my drawing tablet, and that's gonna be a very sad day because drawing tablets are not cheap. But, you know, eventually technology gives out. Like, that's how it is. I can't control it, you can't control it, we can't control it. Technology just be giving out on us sometimes. Hopefully my tablet's still got a couple years left in it before it kicks the bucket. I take smooth or crunchy peanut butter. Peanut butter's just good all the time. It really is. Like I said, I'll take crunchy, but I prefer smooth. Also, I'm a jam, not a jelly kind of person. And strawberry jelly or jam, not grape. Strawberry, not grape. Again, I'll eat it, but I'm gonna prefer strawberry. Grape jam is a thing? Well, not jam. Grape jam isn't a thing because jam is made with whole fruit that's been, like, you know, processed, whereas jelly is like one step further of being like way more processed. And then there's preserves, which are less processed than even jelly. But, or jam. Gosh, sorry. There's so many different words. Preserves, jam, and then jelly. They're all different. Strawberry or raspberry jam is my go-to. Yeah, have I had raspberry jam on a peanut butter and jelly? I've had it on toast at, like, you know, breakfast places. I don't know if I've ever had it on a PB&J though. Maybe. Maybe I haven't, I just don't know. It is a possibility. My go-to breakfast when I was a kid was actually cinnamon sugar toast. Get some toast, put some bread on it, sprinkle some cinnamon and some sugar on that thing. Ooh, you got yourself a breakfast of champions? A breakfast of kings, if I were to say so boldly. It's really good. That's really good, chat. Love me some cinnamon sugar toast. It's like eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but big. You know? Oh, Oshawott, you're looking so cute. I love it. Like I said, Oshawott's my boy. He's my fave. Love me, Oshawott. Wanted to thin out the line right there. Just a tad bit. I think I want to thin out this line as well. Just a little. Just a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I just gotta draw his little foot and his little shell, and then the line art is done. And now I'm gonna continue eating my PB&J real quick. So, intermittent drawing PB&J snack break. I've only eaten like a quarter of this thing so far. I gotta eat more. It's tasty. It's delicious. Yes, munch. Must munch. Alright, another quarter of a sandwich has been consumed. I'm a very slow eater. I've always been someone who eats very slow. My dad always says I eat like a bird. Because I guess I just peck at my food like a bird. the shell? I think an 8 is fine. I think that looks good. I think that looks very nice. Very nice, very nice. I didn't really sleep at all. Worked 14.5 hours. Wasn't easy work. Oh, get some sleep, guard. Take a nap. What are you doing? Must get rest. Don't be like me and overwork yourself. I don't recommend it. Time for color. Let's get blues. Let's get the like aqua color for his body and his shell. His little nose. His cute little nose. Just use the same mouth colors, keep it consistent. What am I doing? Hanging out with a friend? I'm excited to see you do an art stream. Well, you know, at least, I can get that. I can get that. I haven't done an art stream in a while. So I understand. It's very exciting. Okay, I think these guys are all lined and colored, at least flat colors. So now I gotta do shading, I gotta do the colors for the line work, I gotta do the background, which the background is kind of copy and paste for each one of these, because the background is not really what we're concerned about. What we're concerned about is the main drawing that we're going to be printing into a sticker. There's no background for the sticker. This is the sticker. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I want to say so myself, that looks pretty damn good to me. With that, I think we will end the stream because I have been here 2 hours and like I said, I think my tablet's getting a little hot, so I'm gonna give it a break. And then now, you can go take a nap, Gar, or go to sleep for the day. Just get some rest. Get some rest. Yesterday was daylight savings. Oh yeah, huh? That is a thing. I don't do daylight savings where I live. I completely did not know that that was yesterday. I'm an hour ahead of you, I believe. Well, currently it is 4 p.m. where I live. So whatever that is in your time zone, y'all can figure out, because I don't observe daylight savings times. I live in a very strange little pocket that does not do daylight savings times. So, yeah, I guess I should kind of take that into account, because my hours for when I stream is going to be different for everybody now. An hour ahead of you now? Okay, well, good to know. Good to know. But yeah, I am gonna take off. I'm gonna end stream, but it was very good to finish up this drawing, or mostly finish it. I gotta do a little finishing touches. It'll take me like 20 minutes. But I am gonna end stream. It was very, very good to be back though, and I hope to see you all on my next art streams. And hopefully we can do more stuff, because like again, I gotta do the 3DS, I got 3DS XL, I gotta do the Switch and the Switch OLED. Like I got a lot of drawings to still do. I got a lot of them. So I guess I'll see you guys Wednesday. And if you are not already, make sure you guys follow me, TikTok and Blue Sky. Make sure you follow me on my streaming platforms, which is YouTube and Twitch. And yeah, commission me if you're interested. But other than that, I'm gonna dip out. But what am I doing later? Probably continuing organizing. I have piles and piles of Pokemon cards that I need to put away. So that's what I'm gonna be doing with the rest of my night. But maybe we can find time to do some Pokemon trades later, Gar. We'll see. But again, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye.